Alright guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to Nothing But Net Sixers Postgame Show. How's everyone doing? The Sixers lose to Oklahoma City Thunder with the final score of 118 to 102. There's a lot of stuff I gotta say about this game, but make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell on Steampunk Sports YouTube and the Steampunk Sports. Wait, Steampunk oh my god. Steampunk Sports and then Steampunk Sports Pennsylvania. Make sure you guys subscribe to both of those channels. Make sure you hit the like, hit the reaction button on the Facebook, and retweet this on Twitter. Retweet this on Twitter, guys. Let's get this popping. So, where do I begin? Where do I begin, guys? Where do I begin? I'm going to ask you guys this. Did you honestly believe that the Sixers had a remote chance to win this game? Did you honestly believe that the Philadelphia 76ers, without all their starters, pretty much all the starters, all their best guys were out? Did you honestly believe that the Sixers were going to beat Oklahoma City Thunder? I sure did not. But there was a lot of stuff that I did like. There was a lot of stuff I didn't like. Let's break it all down. Jeff Doughton and Justin Edwards balled out. Same with Gershon Yabusele. I'm about to share the screen in a second. Gershon Yabusele is such a fun player to watch. Such a fun player to watch, guys. I mean, this guy hustles. This guy does everything that you can ask for. That does everything you need to ask of him. Like, in the first half, he finished with 8 points. He finished with 17 points, 7 boards, 4 assists, 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Good game from Gershon Yabusele. A very solid game. It's a typical game from Gershon Yabusele now. It is what it is. Gershon Yabusele is now the 4th best option on your team. He's now arguably the 3rd best option. You can argue he's the 3rd best option when everyone's healthy. Yeah, but Gershon Yabusele had a good game. Same with Ricky Council. But the 2 players I want to talk about the most, Justin Edwards and Jeff Doughton Jr. Justin Edwards and Jeff Doughton Jr. Unbelievable. Justin Edwards, 25 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, 9 for 16 from the field, 4 for 9 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And Jeff Doughton Jr., 18 points, 7 for 14 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He did that in 29 minutes, and Justin Edwards had 35 minutes of play time. Let's be honest here. With all those players that were not playing, that were out, injured, these guys would not even step foot on the court. They would not have stepped foot on the court. I am glad they just got playing time. There was one time in the 3rd quarter where they took Jeff Doughton out and put Eric Gordon in there. That was before the big run. That was before the big run in the 3rd quarter. So it is what it is. I can really nitpick this game if I really had to, but we were down everybody against the 2nd best team in the league behind the Cleveland Cavaliers, who defeated them last week. So I'm saying this, guys. I'm happy for those young guys. I am truly happy for them. But the Sixers lost. It was not. The first half started off slow. You did not expect them to keep pace with this Oklahoma City Thunder team. Then the young guys just had fun. They fought out in the 3rd quarter and in the beginning of the 4th as well. Then when it was all said and done, Oklahoma City Thunder took the ball. They ran home. They took the ball. They ran home. And they just took over from here. So with that, yeah. And it looked like from time to time that the Oklahoma City Thunder were playing, were toying around with them, playing with their food. It is very common when the Sixers are down everybody. They go up to play against us. Oklahoma there when they're up against like these bigger teams, better teams, they just play around. They just play with their food, these better teams, and that's what we saw from Oklahoma City Thunder. They were just taking over. They were just taking over. But there's one big thing I took from tonight. One big thing before I get into grades or whatever. This big thing from the grade before the grades and everything, which honestly points in the paint. When you talk about points in the paint, the Sixers need another big man. The Sixers need another big man. What is up, Martin? Yo, what is good? Why did PG not play? I don't know. They didn't really say. It was the coach's decision. Well, it is what it is. But you know what? I'm going to take this overlay off. I'm going to take this overlay. I want to talk about the points in the paint real quick. The Sixers let up 62 points in the paint. Now, everybody's saying get a guard, get a backup guard, get a playmaker, get all this stuff, right? But my biggest issue is defending the paint. I don't care if you can stretch the floor and shoot the three. I don't care. Gershon Yabusele proves time and time again that he could be that stretch four. You need someone who can grab boards. You need someone who can defend the rim. And the Sixers don't have that right now. They don't have that. When Drummond's out there, he is old. He is worn out. He is just slow. When Joel Embiid is out there, he's just trying to be out there so he doesn't get hurt. He's just trying to be safe out there. But the Sixers need a guy that can clean up the glass. Like someone like Hartenstein. They need players like that who can clean up the glass and protect the paint. We don't have anyone who can protect the paint. How many blocks do we have? We have one block. I forget who blocked it, but the Sixers only have one block tonight. Only one. And I'm just saying this, man. I'm saying this. Sixers need something at the trade deadline. I don't know if they're actually going to do anything. I honestly believe they're going to stay put and not do any big trades. Yeah. The main thing I wanted to talk about was the points in the paint. Sixers let up 62 points in the paint. That is half. That is like a little more than half. That's like a little more than half than what the Sixers had again. The Thunder points in the paint were pretty much more than half, around half of what the Thunder scored. It is honestly crazy. It is honestly crazy how we can't defend the paint. Let's go over the Thunder box score real quick. Hold on. There we go. We're going to go here. Let's go over the Thunder box score. Shea, unbelievable. In my opinion, he's the best player in the league. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the best player in the league. He finished with 32 points. 9 assists, 12 for 15 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3, and 7 for 8 from the free throw line. Like, you can't stop this guy. You cannot stop him. He's going to win MVP. He is going to win MVP this year. Hartenstein, what I say earlier, he's amazing on the glass. 16 rebounds. Hartenstein had 16 rebounds against us. That is absurd. That is absurd for the Sixers team, man. J-Dub, 24. Cason Wallace, who I love, a very underrated guy, 18 points. Then you will look at the bench. Isaiah Joe had 10 points. A former Sixer dropped 10 points on us. He dropped 10. Alex Caruso, he's there for the defense most likely. What? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's talk about the player of the game. My player of the game will have to be, I'm going to go with Jeff Down. No, I'm going to go with Justin Edwards. I'm going to go with Justin Edwards here. Again, 25 points in 35 minutes, 6 boards, 4 assists. He was actually getting playing time, and he delivered. Justin Edwards deserves more playing time with these other guys, but knowing Nick Nurse, it is not going to happen. It is not going to happen, so I'm glad they got the run today because when you look against the New York Knicks tomorrow, that is when they're probably going to play Joel Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Caleb Martin, Andre Drummond, maybe Kyle Lowry. Please keep them off. Keep them off the court. This is where they're going to play most of their starters tomorrow. So Justin Edwards, Jeff Dowtin, Gershon Yabusele, just the young guys. Ricky Council, he did not shoot well at all. 1 for 8 from 3, 5 for 15, but he still hustled. He had 6 turnovers. Not the best game from Ricky Council. He did have that 1-3 was nice. That was from the hash marks. But yeah, this is some game for the Sixers. So for me, my player of the game is Justin Edwards. My grade for this team, like, can I really give him a grade? Can I really give them a grade? I think I'm going to give them a solid B minus. I think I'm just going to give them a B minus just because in the second half of the third, beginning half of the fourth, the Sixers young guys were balling out. They were staying competitive. They were down by 5 points at one point. Like, the young guys showed hustle, and that is exactly what I love from that team, from this team tonight. Other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna give the Sixers grade a B minus. Let's go to around. You know what? Let's go into the schedule for this road for this next couple of games, and I'm gonna give you guys my predictions real quick. So we're gonna go here. New York Knicks. That's a loss. I feel like we're losing against the Knicks tomorrow. I feel like we're losing against the Pacers on Saturday. That might be a win. Halliburton's injured. The Bucks, I think that's a loss. The Nuggets, that's a loss. Cavs, that's a loss. Bulls, I can see that as a win. Lakers, I think that's a loss. Sacramento's on fire, that's a loss. Denver, that's a loss. Boston, that's a loss. Dallas, that's a loss. Miami, that's a loss. Detroit's playing really well, but I still think they can beat them. Milwaukee's a loss. Toronto's a win. Brooklyn's a win. Boston's a loss. Brooklyn's a win. Chicago is a win. Next loss. So, not looking good, guys, for this upcoming trip. Not a good trip, road game, games for the Sixers. Let's go around the league, shall we? The Hawks are beating the Suns 101-99. Durant has 31 and 8 boards. Okongwu had 20 and 17 boards. Wow. The Pelicans, 74 to the Bulls, 74. They're tied. Zion is back. 15 points, 6 boards, 7 assists. Vucevic, underrated center, 18 points, 11 boards. The Bucks are destroying the Kings right now, but the Kings can still come back. Giannis has 25. DeRozan's got 24. The Nuggets are playing the Mavericks. I got the Nuggets. Nets against the Trailblazers. I got the Nets. And then the Cavs beat the Pacers. Donovan Mitchell, 35 and 9 boards. Pascal Siakam, 23.7 boards. And that's it for around the league. That is it for around the league. So, give me 1 second. Do they really go down to the wire? Let me ask you guys this. Did the Sixers actually go down to the wire? Did they really go down to the wire? I mean, they fought. They brought it within 5, but I don't think they went down to the wire. What was the final score again? I'm honestly drawing a blank. What was the final score to this game? I'm drawing a blank here. Hold on. What's the final? I'm really drawing a blank, guys. I'm really drawing a blank. We lost by 16. That's not down to the wire. That's not down to the wire. But I get what the person's saying. But, yeah, guys. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. I will be here tomorrow for the Sixers postgame against the Knicks. The starters should be there tomorrow. Hopefully Embiid, Maxey, George, everyone to take on this New York Knicks team. It's going to be a fun game. I will be live streaming it on my main channel, Miss Topsy. Make sure you guys tune in. And yeah, subscribe to me on Hardcore Sports, MK Meets World, and Steampunk Sports, Steampunk Entertainment, Steampunk Sports, and Steampunk Sports Pennsylvania. So I'm just gonna reiterate myself one last time for the new people coming in on Twitter, especially. Justin Edwards is my player of the game. My grade was a B- for this. The fight, the heart though that they showed, I loved it. Hopefully Nick Nurse will actually play the young guys in the next game. I highly doubt it though. I freaking highly doubt it that Nick Nurse is going to play the young guys tomorrow. I really doubt it. But they showed heart. That's the best that they can do. And really, really happy for this team in a way. In another way, just another loss to the record. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to head on out here. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Catch you all tomorrow for the Sixers and Knicks post game. And